FNAF movie. We're talking about it here and now. And if you didn't watch the movie and you're still watching, this is like your only warning. I'm doing spoilers. Because, of course, it's a movie review for crying out. Anyways, okay. And in the meantime, I'm going to be working on these lamps since it expanded. Now, at the start of the movie, oh, yeah, I did. Just ignore that. At the start of the movie, when Charlotte, wait, actually, this is not even a review, I'm just talking about it. Not everything that's being talked about makes it a review. But, I digress. You know, in the first part of the movie, I was kind of impressed on Charlotte, the kid carrying a whole other kid, which would probably be like around her weight, right? Yeah, that's super impressive. Like that must have took like 100% of the adrenaline she would get in like a lifetime. But I guess it kind of works since she's kind of dead now. Is that too soon? Ooh, okay. And also, those parents were so rude. Like, what do you mean? The parents are talking. Like, what? Get out of here. And yeah, it's kind of died from no parents wanting to help when she saw not Springtrap, William Afton. He's not really, I'm not going to get into that. William Afton wasn't Springtrap yet. Okay. But, yeah. Next thing is, bro, this Michael guy, this guy just grins at everything. Like, I guarantee, like, the actor who played him is gonna age, uh, like 10 years younger just for that movie alone. Because this guy was in a state of bliss, not a state of bliss per se, but this guy was grinning with his, what, I don't know how the saying goes, but through his teeth? No. I don't know how it is. But this guy's eyebrows and grinning, he was like that for 100% of the movie. But you know what? No, I'll make it 99% of the movie because the only times he wasn't like that was when he was getting chased by the marionette when she possessed that one ghost hunter girl. I forgot. It's called Scoopers something. That's all I know. Okay. Now, I'll admit I may or may have not flinched at that scene where one of the ghost hunters was like in near like a water attraction, and when he fell, it immediately went to a mini marionette. Because listen, I didn't expect that. It just zoomed into it so fast. Like, what do you expect me to do? Oh yes, but I guess that is me admitting I did flinch. You know what? Yeah, I'll wear it like a badge of honor. I did like development of Vanessa and yeah, Vanessa and Michael's relationship because they're both trying to go and have a normal life, you know. Since Michael, he's been having trouble like his whole life since he still feels responsible for his little brother going missing, and Vanessa is dealing with her childhood and hasn't really escaped since, you know, William Afton, her father, and all that. Just all the ending children kind of things. But it's nice they're just having normal dinner. But I can't help but point out, yes, moving forward, this Mr. Berg, the engineering teacher for Abby, oof, this guy was a generational hater. Like this guy is has some competition against William Afton. Because geez Louise, you know, I could understand if it's like maybe a college professor, sure. A little peculiar, but sure. But keep in mind, like these are like middle school kids. Because she's trying to make like a, oh, wrong one. Because she's trying to make like an animatronic sort of thing. But this guy has a bias against animatronics. It's like calling it science fiction and all that. So if it's related to that, he's just gonna hate on it, no matter what. Now, when it came to that competition, engineering competition thingamabob, he let a Rube, what's it called? It's a Rube Goldberg machine. And if you don't know what that is, it's like those things where it goes from one contraption to another to another. Like, let's say an egg dropping down is going to hit some spoons, and those spoons do whatever. And it all just does to do one simple thing. You know, I remember I made a Rube Goldberg machine once. Pretty cool. Yeah, but enough about me. He, this this guy let a Rube Goldberg machine through and a volcano. And the volcano one is it's like those ones where it's like definitely the parents did it. Like they just do the project for the kids. I don't know why people do that, but hey, it's not even for money. It is for like funding, I think he mentioned before, but still. And this guy broke the thing right in front of Abby because she brought like it looked like a mini animatronic, a small toy Chica, I'm pretty sure, and like broke it right in front of her. Like, you know, it would have been slightly better if he just put it away and it's like, oh, I forgot where I put it. But no, he just broke it right in front of her. Jeez, you didn't have to do all that. And we didn't even get to know like what the animatronic did. Did it just walk? What did it do? Get away. Now, another thing I'll talk about. When Mangle was on Vanessa's car, I'm just wondering, how did she not notice that her car is like weighing a good like 200 pounds more than usual? Probably even more. Because look, it's probably two options. Either Mangle got on before I don't know how, but before she got in her car, or like after she got on, in some point, Mangle got on. But you wouldn't notice. I just didn't understand. Not as a complaint sort of way. I'm just trying to make sense of it. Another thing is, when Toy Chica went to, let's say, end the engineering teacher, she she said, "I would like to talk to you about," and then I don't know why, but I immediately thought Toy Chica was going to say, "I would like to talk to you about your car's extended warranty." I don't know what's wrong with me, but I couldn't help but point out, why did Mike turn off the music box? Wait, why did I put a limit? Just ignore that. And yeah, because if you don't know, the marionette go no longer is gonna like attack of sorts, or like it's gonna be like in a slumber like state with the music box, because it's Charlotte's soul and it calmed her when she was a child. You get the gist. Because he only used it just so the marionette would be out of Abby's body, since Charlotte kind of possessed Abby for a short period. And why didn't Vanessa tell Michael to keep it going? Like, I guess Mike, you could, you know what? No, you don't get a freebie. None of you get a freebie. Both of you guys, we got, no, I'm not gonna go that, not gonna go that far. But it was a sight to see, I guess. And oh yeah, since Marinette was hiding in Toy Chica, and when it burst out of the torso, it it reminded me like of Alien, the franchise. The chest bursters and all that. You know, I thought that was pretty cool. I can't lie. Now, yeah, and that Marinette, it didn't even, when that music box went in, the Marinette just ran away, and that was all. Maybe if she like fled through a window, I would understand, but no, Marinette did not do that. I'm too lazy to craft this block, but it's going to be there temporarily. Pretend it's good, alright? Pretend it has that little top as well. Oh wait, this one doesn't have it either. Whoopsie. Let me put these levers in the meantime. And for overall, the movie is not as cheesy as people make it out to be. Because when I was seeing people talk about it, when I didn't watch it, I was like, oh, I'm guessing they're gonna have some cheesy moments, I guess. But no, there's literally, there's like a few cheesy ones, and like the most cheesy moment was one that was acknowledged in the movie of itself. When Abby is trying to, is sad about the electronics not being there, and he says, "Don't worry, they're in here," and he just points to the chest like they're in your heart and stuff. He says, "Yeah, that's cheesy." Yeah. And people complaining about the movie not being like lore accurate. If you wanted lore accurate, you probably should have been paying attention. Scott literally said the movie is gonna, yeah, it's gonna be its own thing. And just people just miss that. Like, I feel like that's some information you should probably know. So those people who think it was going to be like lore accurate, and I've seen more people like hate on the second movie more than the first. I thought the second movie was a lot better. Not a lot better, but I did like it more because it was a lot more consistently scary, you know. For the first movie, like for the first half and maybe a little bit of the end was scary-ish, but the second movie was like all around more consistently scary, which I did like. They should keep that for the next movie as well. Now, many people think it's not a good thing that it's not lore accurate, but I think it's a good thing. I'll tell you why, because they're seeing it from the long lens. It gives an opportunity for people to make new theories. Since all these theories were, wait, what was it? Yeah, there was basically all the theories imaginable were already made for the FNAF franchise. This gives like a breath of fresh air on what things that could happen for the other movies. And I've seen people talk about them. They're thinking, oh, is Inard Michael already? Or and there's a bunch of other predictions which I actually like seeing. It's pretty cool to see. Now, were there some places the writing could have been done better? Yes. Was it still entertaining and enjoyable? Also, yes. I enjoyed it. People were saying like the acting was bad, but I didn't really notice anything. And I'm like your average guy, so I don't know if maybe I'm like below average in analyzing if people are good at acting or not, but hey, yeah, I enjoyed it. Yeah, that should be about the end of the video. Ooh, but there's one more thing. I've been kind of saving this Christmas tree. Oh, well, I've been kind of saving this Christmas tree for a while for this first ornament. Since the day that I'm posting this, it's actually my first day of playing Java, which also means my anniversary of playing first day on this server, which is nice. But I'm gonna put a picture since I'm kind of look, pretend there's like an ornament here and pretend I put a picture there. I'm gonna put a picture of the ornament thing, but I don't really know how to do the picture thing, so I'm too lazy to learn how to use image to map. So, but it's me. It's basically the day the end opened, and I'm the Steve, and here's me holding a golden apple. And I thought of doing a video recalling memories of my first day for my anniversary, but I feel like it's too boring and I'm gonna feel like an old person. But I do like feeling like an old person, I'll admit. I don't know if other people would. And back in my days, yes, I love doing that. Well, anyways, yeah, that should be all. So, see ya.